What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MVE. This is gonna be a blooper. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MVE Reacts. Damn it!
What's this? Five?
Yeah.
Five times.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MVE Critiques. Today we're gonna be critiquing WandaVision on Disney Plus.
Yes.
I have.
Hi, you have Alex over here, or you can call me Space Boy.
And I'm Kel, and we're just gonna jump right into the video. Overall, before we jump into the plot, what would you give like WandaVision overall?
Overall, 10 scale?
Yeah.
10 scale? I give it a... Do we do points or just solid numbers?
We could do, if you want to do like 7.5.
Yeah, I was going to say 7.5.
Okay.
7.5.
I would give it I think I'll do an 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah, 8.5.
Motherfucker generous. All right.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe because I'm really liking her character. I like the development that they're going with her.
Okay. I can give it that, but what really turned me off was on the last episode. The first two episodes, I forgave them because I knew they were going to be slow. You had to get them. That's why they dropped them both on the same day, because you had to get them out the way. But that last episode, they were all over the place. Like, they ran out of time. It's Disney. Y'all got money for more episodes.
They showed you. I'm not going to lie. I want to insert the WandaVision theme song right here.
Wait, which WandaVision theme song? Which episode? Because
they did change. We're going to do the first episode just to make it nostalgic. But, yeah, so we're going to insert that here. And I'm going to just dance a little bit to show that, it's playing.
He gonna dance for it.
Go ahead. So, I guess we can dive into the plot. So, the plot is Scarlet Witch, Wanda, creates this warped world basically to bring back Vision and for them to like live in this blissful type of love that they were supposed to, post Thanos era. Yeah. So that's basically how it starts off. It's black and white, so it's like an old Bewitched type of sitcom from the 80s, 70s, 60s, 60s,
the 50s.
50s. There we go. 50s.
Yeah, Bewitched, Leave It to Beaver, all them
old
little shows and everything. That's how it started off. And the plot is good. It deals with her making this whole thing in order to live with Vision again,
right? Be
with him. And what many people don't understand, and I guess I don't know if we get into it now or later, but what I want to say about like the commercials that are inserted into each episode, like
that watch commercial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. No,
all the commercials or whatever. I've seen different theories, and I've seen like how it works out. Mostly the whole show is about how she deals with her grief. Okay. And it shines through with each commercial. And also with each commercial is related to a different one of the Infinity Stones.
Really?
Yeah, like how
maybe I wasn't paying attention that well into it.
Well, specifically, I would say I might get my stone confused. But
because Vision has which stone?
Vision has the Mind Stone.
Mind Stone. Okay.
Vision has the Mind Stone. I guess we could go with Reality. Okay, Reality Stone was I want to say the 4th episode had the lady, she was in a bathtub or whatever, and they kept mentioning how she wanted to change her reality or whatever.
Yeah.
So there was something that stuck out to me about that. And also, because Wanda came from the Mind Stone, and then I think it was a blend with the two, with the Mind and the Power Stone. When my favorite one was in the Malcolm in the Middle episode where they had the claymation. And they kept talking about magic, and I believe that came from the Power Stone and the Mind Stone, but it was a common motif, something for it to always attach itself back to.
Yeah. So
I appreciated that, but it's all encompassing. The main thing is how she handles her grief from losing Vision.
That I feel like I never noticed that I might have to just skim through the episodes again, but I did watch the whole season, so spoilers, to people that are watching. But um, I think what stuck out to me was the era changes.
Of
From,
course.
because I mean, yeah, naturally you see it. You go from black and white to color to, well, not even just color, but just the fashion choices change, like the 70s to the 80s to
perfection.
Yeah, like they did all of that different type of things. But I feel like what I started to get confused on was more so towards the end. Was Agatha. Like I was raised when we watched X-Men and all that other stuff at a younger age. It was more so that Agatha was helping the Scarlet Witch with her issues. Maybe I didn't read the comics and it was something different.
I don't know. This was on, and I call myself a Marvel nerd. Yeah. It's the first time I heard of Agatha because I never really got into the comics. I've been more so I'm more so of a Marvel casual kind of. Like I'm really into it, but mostly on the screen.
I haven't read the comics, so don't come for me. But I'm just saying, like, you watched I think it's X-Men Evolution.
When it was on TV.
They had Agatha in there.
I don't remember.
It was the episode when, well, not to divulge into that, but it was just the episode when Scarlet Witch came to the
Brotherhood of Mutants. Yeah, okay.
And she didn't know how to use her powers, so Mystique got Agatha to come help her, like, get over her grudges against Magneto, which I'm starting to learn a little bit more, like, Magneto isn't her father, for real. They're adopted kids.
I thought they just all came from him. I don't know. I would think it'd come from which depiction they want to choose.
Yeah, but that's the thing that makes it difficult, because it's like if you're going to sit here and not follow through what the comics have and y'all give all these different variations, it get irritating. Like, okay, so what's the real version of them? Because I seen one side where they're adopted. This lady couldn't have kids, so they basically took, what's his name? Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. And that's, their connection, but they're mutants. I don't know. They're going somewhere with the Scarlet Witch's character a little bit more. I like how they're divulging into magic besides Doctor Strange. And I feel like the last episode with Agatha and her, final battle or whatever, they showed that she's definitely going to need Agatha, in the near future. I don't know if that's going to be a tie to Doctor Strange too.
It might be. I mean, that holds a chance, but I mean, like he didn't come out like he had to sense all this or something somehow, some way, and he just, wherever he is and not paying attention to it. But she might need her. I mean, like it's a lot of stuff that she doesn't know yet, so she had to bring her back, obviously, but.
I mean, it was a little bit of Easter eggs, like when she mentioned because I've seen like a little bit of stuff, like little theories, and they show like the Doctor Strange movie, and remember when they were in the library of all those like books that were restricted, like forbidden books, it was one book that was missing, and a lot of people are like, oh, that's the book that Agatha has, and
the Darkhold.
Yeah, the Darkhold. So that, and then the fact that she said in that book that it shows that Scarlet Witch is the like stronger than the Supreme. So it was kind of like, wow, you're learning something new.
Yeah. That made me think, because I'm going like, damn, are they going to fight in the next one? Is she going to be the main villain? Like, what's going to happen? Like, it's so much to get into with this show. You have to, all right, get the elephant out the room right away. Evan Peters as Quicksilver. They fuck with people intentionally for that.
They did. But I prefer him. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I do. I love him as Quicksilver. I wish they did more.
I do too.
Because when I watch television shows, I often pay attention to who's acting in it, where they're billed at, and, their status. I know they didn't just get Evan Peters to come in here for a small show, and then, they just want to throw him away like that, like they did. They have more in store for him. It's the damn Doctor Strange movie is called The Multiverse of Madness, so they're gonna find another version of him somewhere, the actual Quicksilver. Because I would like to think that Agatha has seen into the multiverse. How else did she know to get that face
exactly? That's
for
exactly
Quicksilver?
what I was gonna say too. That's true. That's very
Like,
true.
so it's so much.
It's just interesting how they made her a villain, in my opinion. Because I
Kudos.
mean, it's good. Yeah,
Kudos to Catherine Hahn.
it is. It's
She
definitely. But
bad.
her character was funny to me though. Like the nosy neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
That shit. And she turned it on and off, and it was just so funny. Like watching it.
Their whole cast is like
They did a good job.
They did a very good job.
And then we didn't even get into Monica Rambeau, like her as Captain Marvel. And
Tiana Paris, if I ever meet you, ma'am, you black goddess.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I talk about white women a lot on this channel, but that black Nubian queen right there, boy, she is
beautiful.
Awesome.
Yes.
Not just in beauty, but in fucking raw talent. She is a masterclass. I love you. I can't wait.
I don't know. I feel like the only thing that took me for a loop is that one moment where she was getting through Scarlet Witch's shield,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like different versions of herself trying to like connect into. Well, she ultimately connected into one.
Right.
But I just want to know where she got her powers from. Did she already have them, or was that the moment that her powers came to her?
I think they were developing like how Darcy said. Shout out to Kat Dennings, beautiful. No, she had said like your molecules are starting to change. You can't go back in there.
Oh, I love her too.
Yeah.
Oh,
your molecules are starting to change, so that was already developing. Like the first time she got kicked out. Well, actually, she went in, got pushed back out, so that's 2 breaches. And then to willfully go in there when it got bigger and stronger again, that's probably where it all just like coalesced and everything.
So Wanda gave her powers?
Wanda, and essentially, I would think the Mind Stone, like her powers from the Mind Stone, gave her power.
Now, is that in the comic books, or I'm pretty sure that's not?
No, I think because it's different depictions on how she becomes Captain Marvel. So,
see, I wish y'all would just really just stick sometimes with the comics a little bit, because when y'all throw stuff in there, to me it just don't make no sense.
Nah, niggas thought Mephisto was gonna come and everything. Like
they need to start like literally.
Kevin Feige, whatever you doing, just keep doing it. I trust in you implicitly. You do what you got to do, because it's great. The things that I couldn't understand, and I had to go back for, is that they said that Wanda had her powers like all along. Like they were like they hint at them actually being mutants, like before they even touched the stone.
Right.
And I don't get that.
What confused me was that Wanda didn't have. So okay, I've been doing a little bit of research.
Yeah, more than me.
Because I'm like, Wanda had, like you said, she was a mutant, but she got touched by, damn, I can't think of his name. So it's a god, and he's like, he has the power of chaos, like chaos magic. And a piece of him, or I don't know if he touched Wanda when she was a kid, but he left a little bit of his power in her.
He could reword that.
You know what I mean. Not no pedophile way, but I'm just saying, like, he manifested his power within her. So that kind of, to me, came about when Agatha said, like, it's chaos magic. Like, you, it's more to you than what you know. And she even said, like, I don't have to cast spells. I don't have to say incantations. I just do it. Like, whatever comes to mind, I just do it. Which is weird because it's like your whole life you've been a magical user and you have no training on it, and now you're really about to just destroy the world because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And Doctor Strange is like just about to swoop in and be like, okay, look,
like
you gotta do this.
He should have. Maybe ain't no time stone no more. So maybe he just knew it was just one of them possibilities.
Well, shit, Wanda may be able to make it. If
she made Vision, she can make him. I like to call him Vishon now. But
Vishon.
Yeah, but if she could make Vishon, then she could do just about anything.
Yeah, because she made a whole Mind Stone. Like, how the fuck did you do that? But she's more powerful than Doctor Strange, so that's why I'm like, it might be able.
He about to meet his match. Maybe that nigga back. taking some magical steroids. That's why he ain't show up.
But he's not really like. I know we ain't trying to turn this into a Doctor Strange versus Wanda, but just a quick little snippet. He's more so a magical borrower. Like he borrows magic from different dimensions and different magical people. She actually has like internally like that power, and it's just like you can't really go against that. You're just borrowing power, and it depends on how much they let you borrow.
Mm-hmm.
So if they don't, because I think I read somewhere where if they allowed him to borrow as much power, he could be as strong as Wanda. Mm-hmm. But it just depends. If Dormammu says no, nigga, you're not getting it.
That's the one time a white man's credit might run out. So, because we can go on with this forever.
We can. I'm trying to stay on subject. I'm sorry.
Favorite episode?
Okay. I'm gonna have to say it's a cross between when Monica Rambeau got her powers and she kind of like stood up to Scarlet Witch, and the last two episodes.
The last two episodes. I'm going to go with. And now I can't really choose a favorite episode. I can choose favorite clips.
Right.
But the only reason I would say I think 5 was my favorite episode because it was the Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the 2000s era, because that's next to the 80s. That's my favorite era for somebody to depict. But it brought in Quicksilver. It had a little bit of a lot of action going on. I appreciated that, but really it was the era and the setup for everything for me. Like they stuck true to with all the episodes, but it really hit a note for me for doing the Malcolm in the Middle thing. But I would have to say, because I just figured this out with was it episode 3? No, it was episode 4. At the beginning, it was a scene that they were gonna put it in game, but they took it out.
Oh,
yeah, when at the very beginning, where Monica comes back from the dust, like when all the people are coming back from the snap.
Oh, she was in a hospital.
Yeah,
that was a good scene.
Tripped me out. I'm going like, Marvel, y'all
outdoing yourselves.
Y'all outdid yourselves. Like I felt the chaos in it.
I did too. And she was just like, they was like, your mom died 3 years ago. I was like
bitch, what?
That is so like, I don't know. That was really good.
Yeah, that was perfection.
That was like really good. I can't, looking at this from because I just found out it's a mini series. It's not considered a sitcom.
Right.
So, because I guess they want to win like an award or I think an Emmy or Oscar for it.
Shit, I don't know.
And it's easier to do it with a miniseries than an actual sitcom. I guess it's harder, but I just find this to be like very, because I would think. Do you think it's going to be a season 2?
I'm doubtful.
With the success that it's getting?
No, I'm doubtful because I think its concept
served its purpose.
Yeah, I think its concept served its purpose because WandaVision. All right, you put them together. The main thing was for her to have her Vashon back. And
Vashon,
like it served its purpose, especially within the title. Like for it to be a season 2, she would have to create Westview all over again. All the chaos and everything.
That makes sense. That definitely does make sense because a lot of people. That's what I was saying. Based off of the success that it's getting, maybe. But and then the guy that I think his name. I need to start saying names because
what character he played?
No, I'm talking about the director.
Jack Schaefer came up with WandaVision. Apparently, it says created by.
Okay, so Jack Schaefer.
Yeah.
So my thing with that is,
it's a woman, Jacqueline.
Oh, cool. I'm glad that there, is more female creators and directors and stuff like that. We need that. I feel like the more you look at it, it makes no sense to have a season 2 because if they're drawing it the way that they want to create this kind of like storyline, they're going to connect it to Doctor Strange too.
Yeah.
And now that she's a full-fledged Scarlet Witch and she kind of like is leaving Westview to learn more about magic, where do you think she's headed? I feel like she's headed somewhere maybe it's closer to Doctor Strange.
Well, yeah, she's definitely gonna be in the next Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
That's without
hands
a doubt.
down.
Yeah, I would think. I don't. I don't know. They might have to lock that bitch up.
Shit, can they? At this point, can they? Because she said that she tapped into something that she didn't have before, so she has more access to whatever chaos magic it is.
Doctor Strange just gonna have to find a way around it, but she will end up in his movie. She might end up somewhere in Spider-Man. They might team up or something like her and Doctor Strange. I don't know.
I think she's gonna get really into like some dark magic.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, because that dark hole, with all that it holds, and spoiler alert, you see the last part of the final episode. It's 2 post-credit scenes.
Yes.
Yeah, so make sure you don't shut it off. But
I was in the beginning.
But when you watch it, you'll see that like she kind of astral projects her Scarlet Witch self into reading the Darkhold, and she might go back and figure out a way to bring her kids out
without. Well, it's consequences with magic.
It's consequences, but she really don't care.
I feel like because she's not informed, so she's making all these decisions and not knowing that it's causing.
She think that she can fix it all up, or that the consequences aren't deep enough where she can just have what she wants. Because
right,
in the final episode, she didn't really have too much remorse when all those people were coming towards her, going like, "You took me away from my life. You took me away from my family." She just went like, "I can fix it." No, you're better now. You don't know what you're saying. She a gaslight witch. She'll tell you how you feel,
okay,
and what to feel. She don't care.
But I was trying to understand what Agatha's like storyline was, because when they showed her at a basically back in 1700s, whatever.
Damn Salem witch trials.
Yeah. And she was stealing everybody's magic. So what makes her like that breed of, I guess, a high, powerful witch? That was the thing that I guess I was trying to understand the background.
I would think what made her powerful is that, like Doctor Strange, she was starting to read shit. She was
okay.
That was too advanced for her. And she actually understood it, got the concept, and then she was able, in order to take that magic from him. So she essentially made herself into an all-powerful being. That's my take.
I feel like I agree, because I feel like if she would have really just taken all of the Scarlet Witch, because she was literally taking her power, so it was like if she took it, then she would have just been unstoppable at that point. She has the magical knowledge and the know-how on how to use her power, so it would have been over.
But was she really taking her power?
Or Scarlet Witch was playing her?
Yeah, Scarlet. I think she was playing her.
She was playing her.
She was playing her.
But it's like, dang, how do you have enough power to make it look like you are withdrawn, but you have a little bit left to make ruins in the sky? Well, technically in a barrier.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was cool. But she was like, you already know who I am. And she was like, boom, got all my power back. You're a nosy neighbor now. And that's just that.
Yeah, she shut that woman up quick.
As diehard Marvel fans, I feel like for people, because I don't want to speak too heavily, because I am into like Marvel, but I don't read the comics. I'm not gonna lie. So
same. I don't read them sometimes.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and be like super deep into. But I'm just gonna give like a guesstimate in my mind. I feel like they are definitely gonna go with the Doctor Strange approach. I feel like it's a lot. I feel like it's gonna get dark before it gets light for Scarlet Witch. And the one thing that
don't need no more dark.
She definitely don't. But I feel like what pushed her to that is her grief. Like, I just feel like what's messed up is in the comics, she has 2 kids. Now y'all taking away her kids. Like,
she going to get her babies.
I just feel like they tug at your heartstrings with certain stuff. And it's like, you then took away the kids. She was about to choke up the kids. And then they get their powers, and the one kid, just like his mama. And it's just, it's too much.
I have to say a little side note, and it's been a meme. Best character development is FBI agent Jimmy Woo.
Oh yeah,
dog learned that card trick and he ain't looked back. I can't. I actually been trying to do it. I still ain't got it down yet, but I'm gonna get it. But cast was awesome. Concept was awesome. It was beautiful. They stuck to everything how they wanted to. They brought people back who you thought were gonna be like side throwaway characters, specifically Darcy and Jimmy. I do see these characters popping up again. Agatha, I'm definitely holding on to Evan Peters coming back. Like, he has to come back. Multiverse, Doctor Strange. Agatha did not just choose that face for nothing. He's top billed. He has the talent. He wasn't top billed in the show, but you know who he is.
Right.
So he has to come back. You don't just waste somebody like that for just one small role for a dick joke. So that's all I got to say about that.
I definitely agree. We didn't talk y'all ear off long enough. So what we're going to do is just wrap the video up, and we hope that you enjoyed WandaVision as much as we did. And make sure you follow our business page, which is Millennial Vision E on Instagram. And you can follow me on Instagram as well at pharaoh.kel.
And you can follow me at spaceboy_95 on Instagram. And we out.
Peace.